What's going on, everybody? Welcome back as we try to make Farming Sim 25 the most realistic simulator yet. We are harvesting some beans. They are within the yield right now. Well, the moisture level, I should say, despite all this early morning fog. See, it's showing, unfortunately, 16% on mine now. Which it should not be really going up. I mean, I guess the fog, maybe. We were at a nice 12. So yeah, now it's out. That's unfortunate. But yeah, we'll jump back in here. Having a little problem getting our other worker to assist us. You see he's just kind of backed up in the tree over there. Driving the trucks right now, the harvester's running. Probably could jump into the harvester actually. We're just kind of getting these filled up. I'm going to take the first one back once we're done and kind of see where we fall. We are dropping a soybean swath. We'll bail that up. Maybe get some money for that. I don't think we can really use it for anything else right now, so that's what it is. I will say these trucks are pretty loud. They fire off, that's for sure. It's got some power to it. We got a few mods people recommended. I know the hired purchases has been recommended instead of the finance one. Apparently it's easier to work with. I'm kind of playing around with it. I think so too. We did lease the header that you see on the harvester. We are paying financing the harvester. Luckily there's one that did come up on sale. I think it was 40% off. We're going to finance it for a total of $230,000 in the end is what it'll be. So it allows us to work a little bit. We do get one Angus that is pregnant, so kind of excited to see that. We jump in here and we'll go down here. It's definitely not the bull, so it's the old Angus, 74-month-old Angus that is. Yeah, expecting just one, so hey, that's a start, right? The other one's not quite up to age. The bull holds its own. We have Trooper, another Hereford bull. Keep an eye out for any other Herefords that pop up. And then we get a 12-month in here, and kind of hoping the bull helps out and gets that going. Got plenty of hay in there right now, but we do have to probably convert one of these fields to a hay field. I just have an odd feeling that it's going to be the best solution for us. Now, we should be on the third and final headland. I don't know where the harvester actually is at, fill-wise. Should be about 10,000 liters each time. Not even close. Well, you know what? Let's just... We're going to be right at the corner. Let's unload her. And you're going to drive right off on me. There we go. Then we will take this up to the yard and see what we can do. Let the other worker figure it out. Hopefully they make it work. I did have a little truck set up on the other side of the field. Because we're already down here, we're going to go this way. A little slick, and actually right here, I want to get out and check the moisture levels of this corn. I find it hard to believe that the moisture is this low. Because when we come into here, 143 is showing me it's at 10. It's at 11. So just one of those situations where it's just where we're standing. Yeah, it's just where we're standing, I guess. So we're actually pretty good on those. And kind of impressive that that truck made it all the way around. Looks like he just drove right through a field. So yeah, we're trying to get realism here, right? Just not wanting to work out that way. Putting it in bin 1. Dump those beans in. There we go. I might have to go find that other truck after, just to make sure it's not doing anything crazy for us. I hope it's not. So I'm actually going to set this on its way. Yeah, he's nowhere on course. So he drove through my corn, probably messed my corn up, and did that. We do need to get some cultivation equipment as well. These trucks just are not living up to the hype for me right now, actually. I was hoping better from these, but they do seem to be fighting quite a bit. Not long, so we might have to make a first trade in. Just get an auger wagon. Put that on there. So yeah, we'll see. We might have to make that change just to get things running. Sometimes, you know, the in-game stuff just doesn't work the way you want it to. Alright, so we're loading our GPS course that we had in. We're gonna bail. We did make some changes because for some reason those trucks, the 5700 or 7500 Cs, whatever they worked for me in other saves. I'm not sure why they were fighting in this save, but they really just weren't doing it. So we've kind of moved on from them. So we got our course play, we call it our GPS, got that set up. I just want to make sure we're getting the largest bales we can get right now. It looks like our harvester is having issues. There, I started on corn. We've got the silo changed. Bale size is our 240, 180, 220, 240. So it should already be 240 then. So we'll send this on the way. The bale twine in it, yeah, we're good. So we'll get some soybean straw bales we can send to market. And this is we're at that weird point of fog right now. I notice there's like puddles starting to pop up through the map. I think that's the environmental moisture control kicking in. But this is definitely a weather effect. We're getting heavy fog. I've got those on right now to kind of simulate what could happen. Of course, it is on a custom map, so you never know how that's actually going to work out. But yeah, we're working along with it. It's nice to get the little Nemesis out here. I'm going to leave the forks in the front in case I have to move any bales down the road. but we should be in good standing. I've got the truck down here, which we had to purchase. So we lost a little money in the end trading everything in, but I was able to actually find some used equipment. That wasn't bad. We are leasing, just like our headers, we are leasing a J&M grain cart right now, just to try to stay with it. And ultimately we want to purchase a lot of stuff we have and own it and not just be leasing, but I mean that's like crazy fog. I know the grain cart's somewhere down there on that row. You just can't see it. So we're about to get our first bale. Kind of want to see if these are coming out right. There's our first one. I'm not sure. I mean, it looks pretty bulky. 72.50 for their size. So I mean, that's gotta be it. That's gotta be the big one, right? Or soybean straw. Yeah, we gotta be. They're the 1.2s. Those gotta be that. I'll knock that one right off. But no, so like I said, everything's going good. New dashboard, live updates are out, so maybe we're gonna have to play around and get that set up in some of this equipment. However, I don't think these DLC versatiles will be able to do that because they're locked. Be nice if it fits in a sense of a vanilla game and it clicks over like that. Haven't tried it yet, but we should. I think now we got things kind of running where they should, I hope. But you know, we need to find a row crop planter. Like I said, I want to turn one of these into a meadow so we can start creating hay next year. We're gonna need it, and I really don't want to have to keep purchasing it. And pretty much from there, I'm thinking beans and corn again for another cycle, and then we might have to mix it up and throw something else out there. I'm trying to figure out what that is over there. Kind of looks really in a withered state, doesn't it? We're trucking right along. So our timer says this course will take about an hour to run. But it'll get some fair amount of stuff done. We've got, like I said, we've got pregnant cow. We end up purchasing another. Let's hop into here for a second. So, we got a Hereford. Or Hereford. I always pronounce it wrong, but yeah. 13 months old. Let's hope Trooper comes in big and helps us out here and makes it happen. Get those growing. We got plenty of room in that cattle pen, so really want to take advantage of that, get these beef going, and hope it all works out. Now, hired purchasing, which is the more detailed financing, essentially. We got a lot of money to pay, so we could settle. Excuse me, it's been a long week. We could settle at 191 for that. The Wea DD 60 14L. Oh, that's the truck. Okay, that's our truck. Oh, that's right. That would be our Volvo. I had to think about it for a second. I'm like, what is that? And I really don't know how to. I mean, maybe I'm just missing it. But I really don't see a place for us to... Those aren't bad, $43. Make a little bit of money selling those. Soybeans, we only got 47,000 liters off that. That's gonna hurt. Plenty of straw right now. So yeah, that is unfortunate. Let's just put that other one on the monitor. Moisture, we're pretty fine across the board. Vehicles. So yeah, come down here. This is where I don't see the option to do anything with those. And we come back over here, we go into the garage. Right? So should there not be an opportunity right here, knowing that we paid on this, for us to do just that, to pay it? So that was the part that just kind of confused me. But we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to let them continue on, and we're going to kind of see what's going on over here. Looks like they're rolling through the corn pretty well. Get those corn stalks. Still nothing in here. Come down here and kind of take a gander. We're going to cut each other off. Yeah, here's realistic farming. I don't know why he started doing that. Now see what he does. He's going to cut through the field, damage our crop, lower our yield. I mean, he's at 80%. He should be trying to come over here and possibly dump this off. And he's not going to. He's going to chase the deer. I just don't know what he's doing. Like, the harvester is full. And this is the part where it does frustrate me with auto driving that. So he's pulling out turnout now. So this guy should be staying off. Well, no jet. So we come in here, right? Avoid fruit, yes. Park and field, yes. Automatic refill and repair. I don't want those on. When we come back in here though, this is where we should be seeing, you know, not getting in the way. Like, that's why I'm always confused. And there's no settings I'm seeing. You guys let me know in the comments if there's settings that we should be changing. I'm not seeing it. We probably want collision detection back on. We'll leave that off, even though he's trying to run into equipment. But yeah, really, I just don't see anything that tells us to not worry about the crops. So, like right now, he should not be driving through those crops. But let's just make sure this first dump works and gets this running. Of course, you know, you guys get to see the nitty-gritty in the first couple episodes to really get things going. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Is he gonna make it? You've got to be kidding me. I'll move this truck up and see if that is enough. It's a tight fit, but it's working. While we're here, I guess we might as well clean that up a little bit. And that should be better. I really should be putting these different colored routes. I'm just kind of right along to make sure this unloads correctly. It's a wide turn right there. Just too fast on the corners, despite me changing those settings many times. Corner speed. That's where it should be. It should not be whipping around the corner. Get all those done with the 40s. Let's see if I got this to work right. The question is, it looks like I'm lined up there. And daughter is freaking out again. We're just gonna have to set this over. Let's see if we can swing this all the way out here. I mean, I feel that's pretty close. So it was just slightly off. That's fine, we'll move that back just a little bit. And now we run into another problem. So, always interesting getting set up. This is just not really set up well the way I thought it would work. And I guess that is going to work. So that says it's working. We're just coming too far on, maybe? So now, to where I want to go, that should... picking up the priority track. And this is still going. Must be on the third headland right now. So we're starting to find a little bit of a flow. Definitely have to create some better points of setup, I think, going forward. I tried to keep the Soaring Eagle where it was, to just keep it smooth, make the points easy, but I think similar to what we had to do in FS22 with Medicine Creek, we're going to have to move it around a little bit. I'll sit here because I'm waiting for him to come swing around. That should be all set on that track as well, I hope. We really need to... I was hoping to kind of see some stuff popping up. It's 85 degrees out. This guy's taking forever to turn. This is why I don't want to put the collision detection on, because I feel like they'd be more apt to avoid each other now, even though they need to be close. So let's... So it looks like we got some bad corn here. That must be the withering kind. Doesn't really show or say, but hey, it is what it is. One of the things I did remember, I am hoping I shut off all the irrigation flows that we had. We can shut all these off. And refresh. And I've noticed since the straw pack came out, I don't know if anybody else is experiencing these issues, but having weird like audio cutouts, and it's just in Farming Sim. So we kind of jumped into this is because I had to shut everything down and figure out what was going on with the audio for the game. Figured I had like an update in the back. But what I will say about Delta South is I kind of like these textures, right? And the destruction, how it kind of just looks with the stocks. You know, up close, obviously, can look a little boxy, like a lot of most Giants textures. But really, I mean, this just flows. And I don't know if he did it or if this was a texture from another creator, modder that shared it. But we should be able to go through and bale a lot of this up after, too. We're going to have quite a bit of soybean bales by the looks of it, which is nice. Still need to make sure that bale size is the bale size that we needed. We kind of take a look here at what's going on the harvest side of it. We're about halfway through field 143. We're going to go right to field 145 as well. I think the goal is to get, you know, as much as we can in that one bin, and then we'll probably have to put maybe some of this in the small bin. But we might not even see that much, to be honest with you, because if we come down here, right now, corn says we have 26,000 liters. We put one truck, yeah, that is one truck full, because we can't get 30,000 liters in there. So, all right, max price has been shown 505 in the history. We're not going to make a lot of money, I think, this time around. No, I think we got to figure out, one, getting hay for the beef. So I think definitely turning one of these fields into that. Now, the one that you can really use a lot would be ideally 144. We just keep taking the harvest off that. And then, you know, rotate these between beans and corn would be my thought. But we'll have to see. So he's working back here. He's going to go probably unload. He's still got 30 minutes. You know, a little bit of water and mud in the tires from going through it. A little bit of puddling here. But yeah, we got a field and a half done so far. I'm happy with it. You know, it's October 1st. Interesting. But it now shows October 1 because it told me it was going to show me that when the seasons changed. So we technically got some extra days now. I did not realize that happened when we logged out and logged back in to fix the audio. Unfortunately, that straw bale just got dumped right into the water, so that might not be good to go. But, yeah. Probably going to have to move this bale as well. See if the forks will maybe push it. Try right. Yeah, that'll work. Need to probably put like a bump bar on these forks and just drop them down. That ideally would probably help. But we do have a 3-point on the front of this too. There we go, pushing some water again. Probably gonna drop another bale in it. But I think, yeah, we're gonna just keep trucking away. Next episode we'll probably start in another field, finishing it up. And I thank you guys all for the support. Again, keep putting in the comments what realistic mods you use. Even if I've listed them, let me know what you're using, how you use it, little tricks or tips you've learned. That always helps. Until next time, Farmer Taz, out.